What's going on, Doozers, and welcome to episode 29 on the Shadowtopia server. We're over here at the zoo because we did a lot. Yeah, listen, did is the operative word. You see, I swore I would never have hard drive issues, and I had a hard drive issue. I lost all my footage, but some things have happened. First of all, check it out. I got my migration cape. Looking good. And if you look behind me, you'll see the big mountain. So that is the focus of this video today. You see, we completely terraformed the outside of this mountain, and we made no hidden agenda about it. It is 100% hollow. And there was a reason that this was hollow. And during a live stream, this live stream was about 2 weeks ago, we fixed it. Yep, we did. We fixed it. What we did is, as we come through here, there's the big black wall. I think you know where this is going, and boom, we are in our own little nether. We got striders. We've got, let's see, somewhere around here there's a zombified pigman, but he has a habit of going up here in the basalt area. He likes it up here. Let's see, is he here? Yep, there he is. We called him Punchy. I keep punching him to get him out, and he doesn't want to go. So, whatever. In any case, we've got this entire area done, and I did everything I could to make it look as much like the Nether as I possibly could. I even added in some extra stuff like these pointed dripstone because I really like the way it looks, and I wanted it to kind of add to the feeling of this area. So we're going to be putting zoglins in over here. We've got the striders. This is going to be Pigman Island. The basalt biome, if we can ever get Punchy out of there, that's going to be where we're going to put the magma cubes. And then we got a couple other areas over here and over there that we can work with. We'll probably put in some of the other nether mobs that we haven't got and haven't collected yet. Now, as far as these guys, the not so flash. So there's a reason that we've named these guys this. First of all, they took forever to catch. Second of all, they were really hard to catch because once you get them following you, and that's as easy as, honestly, you just grab one of those mushrooms down there. They'll follow you, and you put on a saddle on them, and you get a fishing rod with one of the mushrooms on it, and you can ride them around like you do a pig and a carrot. But these guys follow you really slowly out of lava, so we had to drag them over 1,000 blocks in Nether, and it was like block. It's so ridiculously slow. But in the end, we did get them over here, and that is the important part. I knew I left stuff down here. I was looking for a lot of this, it's junk, but I was looking for it regardless. So we've got that now. Wolfman came through like a champ, and he brought us these, he brought us some maps that are just pitch black, basically infinity maps, and we use these to do the entrances, exits to the Nether area. And what our idea is that we're going to be able to have people who can come in and they go through there or out there. They can explore around. They can get down into, oh, shut up, Goatfried. They can get down into the mountain area where they can come through and explore the cave system we've built in here. And then Doodle Whitetop and I have been working very diligently on this project over here, and this is where we're going to be putting in the aquariums. Now, we came through, we did the floors, we mapped out some of the areas as to where things are going to be going. And if we come on down here, you can see that some of it's already been glassed up and done up. Like right here, we have this is our river biome area, so it's done up to look like a river biome. And this is going to be a lot easier to see. We're going to have to fix that. This is going to be a lot easier to see once we get rid of the rest of the water here. But we're still working on an outside chamber for this. We're not quite sure how we want it to look. And we do want to get the rest of the aquatic animals in before we get rid of all the water. So we've been kind of working with that right now. So let's see, we have normal squid. We have, what's this one? Naughty poofers, guardians, drowns, dolphin exhibit. This is to be the glow squid. So we have a whole bunch of areas to work on. We just got to get the materials to do it. Now, I did go on a really, really big sand excursion, and I got shulker boxes of sand. So we have our sand. We've got over here, we've got our manta rays, quote unquote, manta rays. They're going to be going in the aquarium area as well. So we've been getting a lot accomplished. We also get over here. We also, I believe last episode, got a whole bunch of the raid mobs in. And White Top came through. She did the chicken coop, which is looking absolutely fantastic. Oi. Excuse me, Mr. Chicken. You don't belong out here. And then we have this, which is kind of just overhanging it a little bit. And the reason for this is when somebody puts a key in, it's going to shoot up the eggs. And the Johnny that we're going to put in here is going to see the eggs and be like, "Rawr," and he's going to go kill them. So that's kind of where we're at with that. We've got this guy all sorted now. So now we can turn him blue and he'll get turned back to red. We have, obviously, we have our Ravagers everywhere. Being all loud and stuff. So we are slowly... Oh! Whoa! It's a Lafin! So we've been getting a lot of the work done over here, and we're trying to get... We got to get this done soon because the 1.18 snapshots are starting to be released. And if they're releasing 1.18 snapshots, that means that 1.18 isn't too far behind the corners. So we really need to get buckling down and get this finished up, because when this zoo is over and done with, I want you guys to be able to explore this and see all the wonderful Minecraft mobs in one spot in a safe setting. So we're gonna keep working on it, do the best we can. Even if the season ends before the zoo's done, we're still gonna finish the zoo for you. So we're gonna get right back into it. Now, like I said, I had probably 15 hours worth of footage that I lost. So unfortunately, a lot of my stuff is gone. But I am going to be trying. I got my schedule all figured out with work now, so I can start recording more, start getting these videos out to you guys a little bit more on time, let's say. Now, I met up with Wolfsman earlier yesterday, and he said that I needed to come over and build him a redstone staircase, which I did. And it needs to be a secret staircase, so I can't show it to you. But what I can tell you about is a conversation that we had. You see, he said that the wizard, JT, came back over and was talking to him about, you know, he cursed the stones and that he knew somebody was at Babylon, etc., 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 etc. And it occurs to me that how does something that's so powerful as these stones, how can they be cursed by just a person, right? I don't care about how big or powerful a wizard he thinks he is. He's just a person. Just a person. So to say he cursed the stones, that they're not as strong, blah, blah, blah. So in the end, there's a dragon. And that dragon is kept alive by crystals. And maybe if those stones can be weakened or hexed or cursed, well, forget the stones. Let's grab the crystals that have the power of life and death. Because if they can create a dragon and keep it alive, there can't be more power, right? So I'm going to get with Wolfsman. We're going to see what he has learned about the stones. And then maybe it'll be time to go to the end and do a little bit of redstone magic myself. All right. So, Wolf, we built that your staircase, and I can't show people the staircase. Can't show them because then it's not a secret staircase. But we need to have a conversation. What have you figured out about that stone?
Well, not much. I do figure that I kind of weakened, but I also got like confronted by the wizard. You know, apparently he knows. He knows we went to Babylon. He doesn't know we took the stones, but he knows we went. He told me like he put a curse on those stones that kind of like tells him if someone touches them. And also another thing he told me is because of that curse, that's the reason why none of us transformed when we touched the stones.
So wait, these stones are supposed to be all powerful. They're supposed to like break down the walls and everything else. But a man, I don't care if he calls himself a wizard, a man or a woman can just wooga booga them and put a curse on them, make them weaker. It seems really convenient, Wolf.
I mean, for sure, it kind of does sound strange for something like a curse to be able to do something like that.
So I'm thinking that these stones aren't nearly as powerful as everybody thinks they are. I think this is all just a bunch of bull. It was just a sweet coincidence. We talked about it. I mean, I told you my theories on what actually brought the wall down. So, you know, I'm thinking about this, right? And, you know, we go to the end. And to get to the end, we have to fight the dragon. What keeps the dragon alive?
The end crystals.
And what brings the dragon back to life?
Dragon egg?
Well, more so.
The other end crystals.
Right. And end crystals make end crystals. Right? Like you go in and you go end crystal, end crystal, end crystal, end crystal, and then what happens? A whole bunch more end crystals appear and they create the dragon.
So yes, I used that as well for my theory to cure the mermaids.
So let's think about this, right? These magic stones.
Yes.
All they can do, or all they've been able to do, is transform things into other things, if that's actually true. But the end crystals, they have the power of life and death. They can create what isn't existing. They can destroy what does exist. What could be more powerful? And then, right, like, when you use the crystals, right, you go boom, 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 and they start making the crystals that appear on top of the obsidian towers.
Yes.
You know, those ones on top of the obsidian towers are indestructible.
Wait, they are?
That you can't destroy them until the dragon is summoned. They can't be blown up,
use
they
that.
can't be destroyed, but you know what they can be?
What?
Moved.
That's very convenient.
And I've done a little bit of research. If we lay down our if we lay down our 4 crystals, right?
Yes.
And they start summoning in the new end crystals,
Yes.
and we move one out of position and blow up the crystals that we put down on the ground, you know what else happens? All the end crystals go away.
Yes.
Except the one that was moved. So, if these stones aren't as powerful as I'm starting to think they are, imagine the energy we could harness if we could take one of the end crystals mid-spawn. An indestructible power source.
Could make sense. That could be very useful. Imagine the possibilities.
The possibilities. There
And the
wouldn't
stones
be
be
the energy that we'd be able to harness. We could make new stones. We could get rid of old stones.
that
We would
would be
have
amazing.
literal power over life and death. We could get rid of everything that we don't like. One snap of our fingers, and we could change the very existence of the world.
I mean, it's not necessarily about having a power, it's more like unraveling the mysteries of the universe.
The power will be mine. I mean,
There was something else a wizard told me about. It's not important.
probably not. So, I'm going to go to the end. I'm going to kind of take a look around, see what I can figure out.
Oh, wait, I do have something else to show you regarding those stones. Because what you just said with how the stones are weakened and maybe the crystals are better solution, I have to show you something on my lab.
All right. Lead the way, monsieur.
Let's go.
All right, Wolf. So what is it that you got to show me here? Zomberts!
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the lab.
I'm taking the shortcut.
Yeah, same here. Let me open the door. Security system works perfectly.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, you know how I was trying to cure the mermaids, the mummification? You know, turn them back into people?
Right. Yeah, you were
And they
explaining
didn't
this
work.
board to me.
Yes. So I was trying plan B, to which I like used the stone for to power a machine, and well, stuff happened.
Wolf. Your machine blew up.
Yes, it did. There wasn't enough power, so I was trying to like, you know, what any wise scientist would do, try hitting stuff till it started working, and then boom.
Made in America, made in China, made in Russia, all fixed with a hammer.
Yeah.
So, not only are these stones not as powerful as we were told they were, but they're unstable too.
I think that's the issue. Because I had all the other stable stuff, a respawn anchor, a end crystal, you know, all this more stable source of energy. And then it still went boom. And now I'm been noticing something if you come down here. I think the effect the stone is having on this place is
I noticed that it's not glowing anymore.
yeah, I had to shut it down, you know, because well, I mean, what was
Obviously,
attached to is boom. But
it's
you noticing difference on the ground and the walls?
yeah. Is it literally eating the world now?
It, I think it is. Oh, also I hit the other stones. They're all hidden well.
Ah, good.
No one
Good, good.
knows. So if we ever need them, they are all hidden in each of the corners. But yeah, if we can make the end crystals a reliable source, yeah, I think that would be a better solution than these stones.
Definitely. I'm going to need end crystals. I don't know if you have any in stock anywhere.
I do not. I had one, and
Boom.
I think that piece is everywhere.
So we have a mission. We have to get more end crystals together.
Yes.
Create indestructible end crystals, and then steal one and bring it back here.
Yes. Because if it's really as powerful as we think it is, I could make everything. I could send creepers to space. The first spaceship. It will be no longer a dream. It will be reality.
And the things that I can do with it.
Yes, like endless redstone power.
I'm gonna go to the end. I'll watch out behind you.
Oh, no.
So here we are in the end. I never thought I'd come back here to look at this like this again. But each one of these towers has the ability to spawn an indestructible end crystal. And with enough of these end crystals, we could summon the dragon. Or we could destroy all existence from the world. It will be my crowning achievement. The destruction of magic, the destruction of pranks, the destruction of chickens. It will only be Doozers forever!